All right, guys, got another video for you guys today. It's gonna be waking up early. I guess I shouldn't write early, I should just write earlier, because those of you who know me know that I don't wake up early. I just wake up at the same time every single day. And I'm gonna tell you why that's important and the benefits you can get from doing that. And by the way, I have a new lighting now. I got a new lighting system behind this cell phone here. I don't know if you guys can see things more clear. Hopefully it's working better, but I'm not sure yet. It's dark now. I think it's almost midnight when I'm creating this video, so hopefully the lighting is good enough to, light it up. I've never created a video at this time, but anyways, waking up early. Okay, so why is it important to wake up early? I don't know. You have to answer that question for yourself. Like, why do you want to wake up early? And I think that's a really important question to really ponder on, because I used to have the worst sleeping schedule humanly imaginable. Like, I would wake up every hour throughout the day, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., midnight, 3 a.m. Every single hour of the day I've slept and I've waken up, and I did that for many years. Probably, I want to say I did it for at least 4 or 5 years, that I just woke up in random times throughout the day. I think some people can relate to this. And even if you can't, maybe you're waking up at especially if you're a poker player, you're waking up super late. Maybe you're waking up at noon or 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. or whatever it may be. And you're wondering, how can I pull this out of my system and how can I wake up earlier? So I'm gonna tell you guys exactly how I did it, because I was struggling so many years with this waking up thing. It was just so difficult for me. I know it's not that difficult for some people, but for me personally, I had a very, very, very hard time with it. And I'm gonna share with you guys some of my experience. So I can't count actually on my fingers how many times I told myself that I was gonna wake up earlier, many years back, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it. And then I would wake up, I would open my eyes when the alarm hit, and I'm like, there's no way I'm getting out of bed. I know some of you guys know that feeling where you just wake up and you're just like, there's no chance that I'm not hitting the snooze button right now, and there's no chance that I'm actually getting out of bed now. And so I felt like that for so many years, and it was so frustrating for me. I don't know what, like deep down inside, I really wanted to wake up at the same time because I wanted to have a routine. I wanted to, work at a certain time. I wanted to get up and go to the gym and do coaching sessions or whatever it may be. And I wanted to make sure that I had that routine, that I was doing this every single day and waking up at the same time every day so that I can sort of plan my day out a little bit. And if that's you, or you don't care about planning, it doesn't matter, and you just want to wake up at the same time every day, or just wake up earlier in general, this video is going to help you a lot with that, because I'm going to tell you exactly what I did to change this. So the first thing I did, okay, so this is something I obviously learned from Tony Robbins. I did a lot of the things that I talk about in a lot of my videos, and it's the concept of that we as humans, we want to avoid pain more than we want to get pleasure. So it's a weird dynamic there that we can use to our advantage. So a lot of these videos that I see people posting about waking up early and stuff, there's put your phone, your alarm clock, across the room or whatever it may be. None of that stuff worked for me. I'm going to tell you exactly what did work for me though. So with this concept of we as humans, just knowing that we as humans want to avoid pain more than we want to gain pleasure. So it's more important to avoid pain. So what you're going to do here, okay, so for most of us, we're thinking if we wake up in the morning, that's going to be pleasurable for us. That's good. But that's not enough, okay? So what we need to do, and what I did, is exactly this. So my friend Jason and we made a bet, okay? We made a bet, and the bet was $100 every single day, okay? We have to wake up at 9 a.m., the both of us. I wake up 9 a.m., he wakes up at 9 a.m. We have to Skype each other exactly at 9 a.m. Hey, I'm up. That's it. Hey, I'm up. And if you didn't do it by 9 a.m., actually it was 9:05 we set the time. If you didn't say that by 9:05 in the morning, then you owe the other person $100. So what essentially that's doing is associating pain with not waking up on time. You see, one day I woke up at like 9, I guess my alarm clock went off at 9, and I woke up at like 9:20, 9:30, and I was like, shit, you know, like I just lost $100 because of that. And so now my brain and my whole body knows that if I don't wake up at 9:05, I'm gonna feel pain. I'm gonna lose $100. So you have to associate that pain. You need that pain. So you don't necessarily have to have somebody else even doing it with you. So what you can do, maybe $100 is too much for you. Maybe it's too little. Maybe you wanna do, you know, $20. Maybe you wanna do $50. Maybe you wanna do $500. Whatever you think will make you take it really seriously. So you're like, okay, you say, okay, Jack, or you just talk to any one of your friends and you say, okay, I want to wake up at, let's say, for example, for you, the time is, 10 a.m., 8 a.m., doesn't matter what time it is. Let's say it's that time. You tell your friend, I'm going to send you a text or a Skype at this time. And if I don't, then I owe you X amount of dollars. And that X amount of dollars has to be something that can induce pain in you if you miss it. So if you miss your time waking up, you just feel that pain. And like when I did this, and I woke up at 9 o'clock, as soon as my alarm went off, my eyes were like wide open. Like I definitely don't want to fall back asleep, because if I do, I'm going to experience some pain because I'm going to owe somebody $100. Okay. So that's really, really important to do that. And then actually, eventually we stopped that bet. And now I'm able to still wake up at the same time every single day. But I noticed for me that 9 a.m., it's different for everybody. Like I said, some people watching this video, they're like 9 a.m., that's ridiculous. That's super late. What the hell are you doing sleeping until 9 a.m.? But actually for me these days, 9 a.m. I actually found is probably a little bit too early for my body. I like waking up at 9:42 in the morning. Don't ask me how I got that time. I have no idea how I got it. But that's just the time I wake up now every single day without fail. 9:42 in the morning, that's my time. And the reason why I started waking up at the same exact time every single day is because I've read it, I think in 3 books now, 3 different books that said this about sleep. That the most important thing in your sleeping routine is waking up at the same time every single day. It's so important for your circadian rhythms. Okay, it's so important for your brain. And once you start waking up at the same time every day, you're gonna start to feel a lot better. But this is a process. I'm telling you this from now. Don't take this lightly, because when you first start waking up at that time, for me, 9:42, whatever it is for you, 9:42, let's say, you first start waking up at the time, the first month or two is really frustrating. Like you're waking up, but it's just weird. Like it doesn't feel right because it's so unnatural to what you've been doing, which is kind of waking up whenever the hell you want, or waking up a lot later, or whatever it may be. So it feels unnatural for the first month or two. You got to give your body and your mind a chance to really catch up. So expect the first month or two to be hard, especially the first couple weeks. Like they're going to be hard. You're going to be tired throughout the day. You're going to feel like taking a nap. That's also part of the rules, by the way, that I did with Jason when we made that bet. You can't take a nap. It's not allowed between the hours of, I think we did between the hours of 9 and like 3 p.m. So after 3 p.m., if you want to take a nap, you can, but I don't think we ever did that anyways. It's just like to say, like, you don't want to wake up at 9 a.m. and then be up for like 30 minutes. Like, all right, now I'm going to take a nap. That doesn't count for anything. That's not you waking up, right? So you really just want to wake up but expect it to be difficult. That's what I'm saying. Expect it to be difficult. But once you're in that routine, I can't imagine a world in which I would go back to the sleeping patterns that I used to have, because I'm so much happier and so much more productive. Waking up at this time. Like that's been a really big game changer for me and my productivity, because when you know what time you're waking up, then you know exactly how you can structure your day and get the most done, right? Like for me, the way I structure my day, like I had a video about that, my whole schedule. I structure it like, A to Z, basically for the most part. And it's just like, if you want to be a productivity machine, you really need to be waking up at the same time every day. Because like, if I go to sleep tonight and I wake up tomorrow and it's 3 p.m., that ruins everything. That ruins all my plans. Like I can't stay on track with anything that I wanted to do. So it just doesn't work. All right. And what you need to do is get to a point where you feel so much pain for not waking up at the time you want to wake up at. That's the key. Okay. You need to feel pain when you don't wake up at the time that you want to wake up at. Okay. And for me, the easiest way that I can feel pain, lose some money. $100, whatever it may be for you, 20, 50, 1,000, doesn't matter. But do that. Trust me. Okay. Find a friend and do it. Just give them a free roll. Say, listen, I'll give you this money. If I can't wake up, I'm going to hand you this money. I'm going to send you this money, whatever it may be. And you're going to see, you're going to start waking up. And the first week or two, you're probably going to drop in the comments and start cursing at me because you're feeling like shit and your brain is all weird and like, it just doesn't feel right the first week or two. Like I said, it's so like, it just seems not natural. But now it just seems so natural. Like after a while that you wake up and you're just like, okay, this makes a lot of sense. Like this is good. This is good for my soul. You know, you're just happier. Like it literally affects your happiness. Like there's so many, benefits to waking up at the same time every day. It's countless benefits. There was a book called Why We Sleep, and it was a 12-hour book about sleeping, and it had so many different scientific facts about sleeping and all these great things. And the number one thing above anything, at the end of the book, it said, if you take away anything at all, if you want to discard everything from this book about sleeping and take away one thing, wake up at the same time every single day. It's the healthiest thing you can do. The healthiest thing you can do, okay? And I haven't found this kind of information anywhere because I was looking on YouTube for countless months and years, like trying to find out like how the hell do I wake up earlier? Like this doesn't make any sense. Like throw my alarm clock over there. I just, you know, like we don't do that. That's just not what we do. You need to have someone hold you accountable. That's the answer. Have someone hold you accountable and make sure that you feel pain when you don't wake up at the time that you want to wake up. And then let me know. Do this for a few days, for a few weeks, and then let me know, first of all, how terrible you're feeling the first few nights, but also come back and let me know how great you're feeling at the end of this. Like when you're just like waking up at the same time every day and it's just like, it feels so right. You know, I talk to a lot of people every day on Skype that tell me this. They're like, I want to wake up earlier or at the same time every single day. I'm like, this is how you do it. And now I know in the future in my life, if I ever wanted to wake up at like 8 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. or 7:30 a.m., whatever it may be, I can do this. For right now, 9:42 is the time that I want to wake up. That's just me personally. You know, and everyone has their own personal thing. Like if you want to wake up at noon and that's going to be your time, that's fine. Just do it every single day at the same time. That's if you can do noon. If you can do noon, you're probably a poker player. But for most humans, it's going to be earlier. It's going to be probably like 6 or 7 in the morning or something like that. You know, for most humans, like 8 a.m. is already like pretty late. 9 a.m. is like super late. 9:42 is ridiculous. So yeah, I mean, let me know how it goes, and just don't think about it. Just do it. Message someone right now and be like, listen, I'm going to give you $50 if I don't wake up at this time every single day. I'm going to send you a text. And also don't bullshit it either, because you can easily bullshit that. You can wake up at 9. You can wake up at 9 and send a text to somebody, yeah, I'm awake, and then go back to sleep. Don't let yourself do that. Call yourself out and then and pay the guy the money, because you want to feel the pain. Like I said, when you don't wake up on time, you feel the pain. And when you do wake up on time, you'll feel the pleasure because you didn't lose the money and you woke up at the time that you actually wanted to wake up at. So let me know how it goes. Drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.